today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Carolina Panthers.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Now a play fake here on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Shipley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Shipley working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Shipley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st and 10, Shipley. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Shipley. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bennett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. On first down, Hurd. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, Young. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Young will set to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Off the play fake. McGee. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw on second down, McGee. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one good for 26 and a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Harris is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, the pass interference called on the previous play, that set him up nicely for that 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize from a yard.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. First down, Young. Flush to his right. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Harris running straight ahead. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now here's Young. Eluding the prep, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Young. Steps away. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Hunter now will go in motion left. Now Young on 4th down. Going to throw right side here, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. McGee. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. first down. McGee.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down. McGee forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and second down. Back to throw. McGee. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On third down, McGee. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? The slot man in motion right. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they start the second half with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Young. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young to throw on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Up the middle, Johnson. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. And quickly they get to the line. Young now from the 50. Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. McGee. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McGee dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
On 1st and 10, McGee buying, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
To throw on 2nd down, McGee. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Third and long for Young. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Flush to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McGee eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. McGee flushed out right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, spinning away. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. McGee. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They read zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Young on third down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Young to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with it.
Ready. Move 32.
Young on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now Young going to move him around. Here's Young to throw again. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Young looks to throw on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Johnson running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd and 4. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run with Harris. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at